What if? Isn't that the question that we often ask? What if? And today I want to invite you to ask your what if question. And whatever comes up, I don't know how this will work out, but I drew 3 cards to lead us in. And 3 cards for you to choose from. And this is your first card. This is the second card. And this is the third card. And as always, trust your intuition, that your intuition will lead you to the right card and cards, because it can be that there are different areas of your life where you can ask this question, and we'll see what comes up. I have no idea if this will work out. I think it will. So what if it will work out? So just follow your intuition and jump in, and I have timestamps below so that you can choose your cards and the direction and the sometimes it feels like every card is speaking to us, and maybe they are in different orders. So maybe that's the one is the first card or the third card. And so, as always, trust your intuition. This is a timeless reading, although I'm doing this I'm doing this reading in the intense end of March 25 and beginning of April 25. So we'll see what comes up, and I see you in the reading. Welcome, Pile 1. This is your card that you chose, and I don't want to say anything about it. Maybe I say something in the end, because how it relates to your reading. And so I want to see what the theme is we're talking about. What is your what if question? And I don't know, we'll see what comes up, and if it resonates, it's beautiful. Don't make it fit in a way. And then maybe if it doesn't resonate, it's not your reading. So we'll see what comes up. And I see this card and these. So, and there is this first card that we have is the Star. That's an amazing beginning. And we have the Wish Fulfillment Lamp. And we have the Tower. And that's not a tower as it is in Tarot. It's Lenormand. So it means that this tower means that you grow beyond your limitations, right? So the North Star is like following your intuition, following your North Star, and making your wish. And this feels to me like this is an invitation to dream big and to follow your intuition, to follow your North Star, because it leads you into the right direction. It can even mean that you have ideas or wishes that are connected to other countries, because that's often the card that shows up when we cross borders. So it is about your wish coming true in different countries, and maybe that is connected to your what if. What if I change country? What if I would follow my dream to choose a different location? So that is for me the main theme that we are talking about. What if I get out of my comfort zone? What if I would choose to follow my dream and to really wish big? And it's time to take action. So that is For me, that feels like a confirmation that it is the time we have now, Neptune in Aries. It is the time to make your wishes come true. And for me, this feels like it is a big wish that you have in your heart. And it is and I think we have this one too. So you have a big wish in your heart, and what it is, we'll see. And we have Venus, and we have Pallas Athena, and we have the 5th house. This can be about wishing to have a loving relationship, being connected to the spiritual warrior, to being connected in on the one hand in your body, as Venus is as a ruler of Libra and Taurus, like being connected to deeper love and to relationships. The 5th house is about passion. It's about falling in love as well. And Pallas Athena is about the thinking, the brilliant mind that Pallas Athena is as a strategic. So what is it that causes you to think in circles? And are you able to connect these ideas and these emotions and these wishes for love coming true? Are you able to connect this to your passion? And that's, if we look at this whole spread, it's an amazing spread, because it's showing us that the wish that you hold in your heart is to be connected on a deep level. On the one hand, being connected even to other people, to be connected to love, to be connected to your 5th house, to your creative house. The 5th house is often it's a Leo house, so being connected to your heart, to your passion, and bringing this out in the world, and bringing this in a strategic way into the world. This is the moment where you are able to make decisions to make this wish come true. And that's a beautiful spread we have here that is about your wishes coming true. So what is it that you are experiencing right now? And there we can see that this is the moment to be, and we have to shift them a little bit because they are just not in the right. So we have this one. This is the eye of the storm. So there is something in your world right now that feels like being in the middle of the storm, and maybe it is true. And but it is the time to take action. And the second card that we have here is called endurance. So this is the invitation to keep going, to not despair, because it is this endurance horse. You can see all the colors. This horse is so beautiful, and it's walking through a storm as well, but it is holding on to the colors. It's holding on to the idea. And in the middle of the storm, in the eye of the storm, there is silence. So this is a little bit like the invitation to keep your mind in check, because Pallas Athena comes with thinking. It is not about thinking. It is about you moving forwards, taking action, the right action that needs to be taken right now. And to move forwards because you can. And that's important, because you can. This is holding your vision, holding your ground, holding your wish in your heart, and take the right connection. Connect yourself with your passion, with your body. Venus is about the body as well, right? About connect yourself with your values, with your inner abundance, and then take the right actions to move forwards. This is a promising card spread that tells us that whatever it is that you are dealing with in this moment, it seems to be a thing that is like a storm. You are in the middle of it right now. But it is the promise that the outcome will be really beautiful because you're stepping into all of this wish fulfillment, and it's just needed that you hold on. And I see these, and we'll see what that means for you. Is there any guidance for pile 1 to how to move forwards? Let's see. Yes, there is this: stay connected to your emotions and take the necessary steps. Stay connected to your passion as well, and bring in a little bit of patience, because that's what's unfolding, right? This is the moment where we need this moment to move forwards and to not overact. It's like taking action, yes, and taking the right actions in this moment. And there we have this: hold your thoughts, stay focused on what you really want to accomplish. And then we have the star again. We have the star confirming the star. It is about your vision. It's about your moving forwards. And it's about you holding your ground and stepping into the next phase of your life where you can connect all of the parts of you that you bring to the table. And the outcome is amazing, because you are stepping into this wish fulfillment, into this following your North Star, and your how you bring this idea, vision, and all of those things to this planet. And to stay connected to your passion. The Ace of Wands is this spark of passion and creation. And being sure, this is the Temperance for me. It is often coming with this knowledge that you are supported by Spirit. And to hold the focus. Don't get distracted by the storm. Don't get distracted, because here is nothing in this whole spread. There is nothing that tells us that this outcome will not become true. This is the promise that you will have your wish fulfillment. And this card that you chose in the beginning: stay connected to nature, stay connected to yourself, to your nature self. Stay connected to your senses, ground yourself, because this person is standing on a branch of a tree and is touching the tree. It is, for me, it feels like ground yourself in nature, because that's what you need in this moment, not to step into the thought circles that we run so often. So to stay there, to stay connected, to stay grounded, and move forward step by step by step by step. It will lead into your wish fulfillment of your vision, because that's where you are heading, into the strength and into the wish fulfillment of your star. And that's what the beginning said. It is a wish fulfillment. It's a wish fulfillment lamp, and it is moving you forwards beyond your limitations, beyond the borders of countries. It will lead into your success. It will, pile 1. That's a beautiful reading. It really is. So your what if is an amazing question, and it's an amazing answer. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting this channel. I really appreciate you, and I am absolutely curious what your what if is, and maybe you might share it with us in the comments. I would love it. Thank you. And I see you soon. Welcome, pile 2. You chose this card. And we'll see what that is, or what that means for your what if question. And so we'll see what comes up in our Lenormand cards. And I think it's this one as well. And I will say something at the end of this reading about this card, because I don't want to influence my reading. So this is what if. This feels like there is a message coming, and there is a message coming that changes your way of how you feel at the moment isolated. And this is like the promise that there is a message coming your way. There is, it can be written word, it can be spoken word, but it changes your situation. And being in this isolated state where you feel, maybe you feel alone, and but it's just a question of time. As we see here, it is just a moment longer to stay in this place, because it is like your isolation will end, and you will join something bigger, and it's whatever your theme is in the moment. The full moon in Sagittarius card shows us that it is necessary for you to not look at this part where you feel alone, where you feel isolated, and to look at the bigger picture, so that you can see yourself and your situation from a distance. So look at the bigger picture. It feels like yes. And there we have this investigation, and not investigation not investigation in a way that is to diving deep. And I think see the bigger picture, or look at the bigger picture, means investigate. And we have the root. Investigate what is the cause of this situation. What is your cause that created this situation? What is, and it can be about a tense situation in your resources. It can be that you are in a situation right now where you don't know what to do because you haven't got the right resources. But to find the bigger picture in this, to see the root cause of this. And this can even mean, a Scorpio, and the root can even mean something like your issues with intimacy, your issues in your upbringing, in the situation, how you were raised. And it was about, maybe your parents had a lot of difficulties in their resources. Maybe you were hadn't got enough, and so that this whole situation led into you isolating yourself from other people, because you thought you had to do it all on your own. And that is changing how I feel it, because now you can see the root cause of this. And this is why you have to look at the bigger picture. The root cause of your situation right now, you can find when you look at the root, at the diving deep into the Scorpio themes. This can be about death, taxes, intimacy, the occult, all of those things, and can even mean something that like having the idea that you are cursed in a way. But this is changing, because now you look at the bigger picture and something will come up that will change your situation. And this card is called In a Silent Way, and it is the card of, it's for me, it's always a card of leadership, and leadership in a specific way. So to step into the how you take responsibility in your life without attacking others, without blaming others, without all of those things, following your intuition. This card is called intuition, following your intuition and following the silent way to lead your life into something bigger, into something better than it is right now. So to step out of this isolation, to step into something else that will heal your relationship, even to other people, to yourself, to not move into this isolation that comes with Scorpio as well, right? And the cat comes and confirms it. So this isolation that comes with Scorpio, being hurt in a way, feeling attacked in a way, feeling isolated. And what comes up is to step into your intuition to change the situation, in a silent way, doing a different thing that you did until now. Because that will lead into the next resources that will come up to solve your situation. And I want to know, what is it that pile 2 needs to know to change the situation? And we have the combination of all of this and having the strength to combine the things that you learned and you were conditioned in a specific way, and to combine these and to allow yourself to move beyond this, because you are the creator of your life, and to make a decision about something that is leading into creative, maybe it's a creative collaboration, maybe it's stepping into the spark and the energy, the creative energy that comes with you stepping into the love and into the creation that you really bring to this, that you want to bring to this planet, and to this. This is what an amazing card spread we have here, to step really right out of this isolation, out of this diving too deep, isolating yourself, and making a decision to move or to do something for yourself. The Queen of Wands is someone who really knows what she wants. And we have the Tower, and I guess that's the moment where you feel in the moment how you feel yourself in the moment, is being in a Tower moment, because you are, and the Tower is lying on top of this island. It is you, and you are invited to step into the next phase of your life where you allow yourself to grow beyond and to keep your mind in check, because your mind brought you into this situation of being isolated, and your mind and to running in circles with your emotions, your deep emotions that came from this conditioning, led into this moment where you feel that you don't have the right resources. But it's happening now because it is destroyed right now. And then when you allow this to be destroyed, to step into the next phase where possibilities come up again, and not to hold yourself back with your thoughts. So what is it that pile 2 is invited to do? We have these, and we have this one, and I think we have this one as well. Pile 2. What are you invited to do in your what if? And for me, this feels like justice and the devil, feels like balancing yourself out. And we have, that's the devil as on this side, lying on this side, feels like your mind, your thoughts, your tendency to make yourself an island, to isolate yourself instead of doing something else, to doing something different, to step into the abundance of being you. That is this invitation, and to be sure that you are connected to the higher realms and that they will support you. And to take a leap. And take a leap is connected to your intuition and into your the silent way to choose love, to choose your values, to choose integrity, and not to move for or not to go for the coping with in an addictive way as well, right? Coping and using the devil as a crutch. I don't know how that is pronounced, but to step into the wrong way of coping with this situation. This is the invitation to find the balance within, because it comes with this magician and the strength card. Find the balance within, because that's what you do. You create the next step. You will create the right thing to do, and trust that you are guided. And this is another balance card, to balance your energy and to step into the new that you don't know yet. So don't fall for the devil that is telling you that something isn't working out. Don't fall for this idea that moves you into your addictive behavior, can even mean, even the island is an addictive behavior, to draw back and to feel isolated, not connected to others, instead of connecting to others and asking for help, for example. And in this moment, this tower is so necessary, because it is destroying all your coping mechanisms to step into the new that you really long for. And that is what is happening, because the Temperance card and what we saw before, that this message is coming, and it is a message, for me, it feels like there is a message from the people that you are connected to, because that's what the card was. You chose the connection, you chose the different way of living. That's on, it's contrary to the island, This is being in connection, being connected through networks, through circles, to other people. To not draw back into yourself and into the isolation, because then you have to cope in a way, and then you have the same circle as you had before. And this is the moment. And I guess that is your what if. It is leading into the right direction, because you hold your focus to your new beginnings, and to your new beginnings inside of this love, creation, and taking another step and the next step into the leadership of your life. And that is following your intuition in a silent way into the communication with other people, into allowing other people in, and allowing other people to help you as well, and not to pull back and fall for the idea and it can even be pride, or you are ashamed that there is something like a tower in this moment, and to step away from this and ask other people for guidance and for support. And this will lead into a brilliant new beginning, where you have your intuition and where you have your silent and beautiful way, because that is you as well, right? This is just an old cycle you fell for, that you are an island and that you are separated and that you are alone and you have to do it all on your own. That's not the truth. The truth is that you are a part of a group. You are a part of this family. And even if you don't have a family now, but you are a part of a tribe. And this is the invitation to step out into the tribe, follow your intuition, follow your unique way of leadership into your creation and into your loving relationships. And have the knowing that you are supported in this new beginning, where you don't know where you are heading. That can be something really difficult. I honor you for this, Patu. I honor you for this because you overcame this temptation that always comes up when you are in a difficult situation. Always comes up. This moment of coping in a specific way. And that's what you balanced. And I can see that you are in the middle of this, but I can see that the outcome is something really amazing. Because look at these main cards. This is it's such a big shift. You have great arcana cards. You have the strength. You have the magician. You have the lovers. You have the devil, the justice, temperance, and the fool. So we have 8 cards on this on this top, and 7 of them are great arcana cards. So I guess that your what if in this moment is the closing of a really, really big and important cycle you have in your life. It is life-changing what you are doing now. It's life-changing. And you are doing such a great job to do that. Take the step into your collaboration. Take the step into the friendships, into the networks, being connected to other people and having the intuition and the leadership for it to create a great amount of resources. What it is about. It is for the greater good. It is for the higher meaning of all of our creation right now on this planet. And you are moving through your tower moment right now, but it is so important for all of us. And that's what I really want to honor. And that's really amazing, Patu. You're doing such a great job, and it's not just for yourself. This tower moment and this change in your situation is something that is for the greater good. And we can see the happiness in this card. And that's what I want to remind you. This is the card that you chose. They are dancing. They are dancing, they are jumping, they are having a lot of fun, and they are connected in this beautiful sunrise or sunset or whatever you see in this. But they are dancing in the sunlight. And that is what you will do. You will dance in the sunlight. That's what this outcome is. And that is what your amazing journey is about, to allow yourself to heal all of this, to create something amazing with it. Pile 2. That's your reading. Thank you so much for being here, and if it's appropriate, please share with us your journey and how you experience this moment, and how you are able to hold on to the faith that this will lead into something really beautiful. And there we have the confirmation as well. So thank you so much for being here and for liking and subscribing and all of those beautiful things to support the channel. I really appreciate you. Thank you, and I see you soon. Welcome, pile 3, to your reading. This is the card that you chose, and I don't want to say something in the beginning. I will say something in the end when we know what this is about in your life right now. And I see these cards for you. What is your what if? And there is a big change coming. And it's a big change that you don't know yet. It can be something like a secret where you don't know yet what is happening next. And this can be your question right now. So, but it is, and that's what's important. The change is now. It's happening right now. And it's about something you don't know, or it's about a book. Can even be about something you want to experience in your life, with writing a book, publishing a book or something. And the cross is the promise that it is destined. So whatever this is, the change is destined. And the change into, and I don't know where your situation is right now, but it is important that you know that your change is here now. Don't let pride get in your way. So that can be that something is heading your way that is solving something for you that you don't know yet. But it is the promise that it will solve your problem. The only thing that is standing in your way is yourself. Because that's what sometimes comes with this full moon in Leo as well. We can step into our heart energy, and we can step into the beautiful energy that we have in our hearts. But it can be prideful as well. And so, but it is about your resources. It is about something that is helping you to create new resources, and the passion. This comes from the 5th house. It comes from a way where maybe that's a collaboration, maybe that's an offer heading your way that is about publishing a book, about a collaboration, about resources, about moving into passion in a collaborative way. And we have the ascendant as well. So that is for me connected to the way how you show up in this world, how you move through this world. Because the ascendant is creating your chart. That's your first house, is your ascendant, how you show up in this world. And this can be something like, that is something like prideful. Maybe you are something like a Leo rising. Maybe you are a fiery sign. Maybe you are someone who is creative. And it is this what if question is about your resources that you want to accomplish. So, but to stay with yourself, to stay humble, to not be so prideful, to step into your creation, your passion, to create resources. This is happening. You know, whatever that is in your world, that is the invitation right now. It is stepping out of this false self, and we have it on different levels, and that's what I want to say, Pathway. You are an amazing person. You are an amazing creator. You are brilliant. You are shining like a lion does. You are shining from your heart. It's how you enter this life in this way. And there is another side that comes in when we have this pride getting in our way, is the false self. That is like holding ourselves back because we try to fit in. Maybe we try to make an appearance in a specific way. We want to be recognized in a specific way. But that's letting go of this idea of yourself, letting go of the ideas of yourself, how you, and it can even mean something like, I have an idea how life has to unfold. That's coming from our ego and the false self. This card is the false self. Wherever you see yourself in this card, that is important for you to recognize, because it's the invitation to step into the real self and to make your wishes come true. It's the field of dreams. And it always comes with this, with reminding me of this, of the movie, The Field of Dreams. It's, if you build it, they will come. And this is the invitation. If you are you, if you shine your light, if you step into your passion and into your light without being prideful about it, writing your book, offering your book, selling your book, doing something is coming in, offering you the possibility, the opportunity to be all of you. And the only question is, can you be humble to take this offer, to let this ego go, to let this idea of this is how it has to unfold? Can you let that go and let this, the dream come true, and the resources to come in, the passion to flow, and yourself to shine? Because that's about shining. You are here to shine your light, and not from this ego perspective. It will come true, but it's not about you telling how. And that's what's so difficult when we are in this place of, we want to create something, but it has to be in a specific way, right? No, it doesn't. And that's important, you know. That's where you let go. You let go of the ego. You let go of the of the idea that something has to be in a specific way. Your star, you are a star. Moving forwards with following your dreams, following your hope, not following your ego. This is following your light and your star. And deciding from a place of humbleness. And not holding on to things because you think it has to be this way or it has to be this way. And to create, follow the spark and let the things die that are not supporting you in this moment. And what is not supporting you is your ego self, is your pride. What is supporting you is you being the light that you are, following your North Star and staying in your passion to create from this moment of passion and light and shining your light, shining all that you have got, to step into the abundance of this moment of creation. And maybe that's a moment where your whole life is changing, because that's where the stalks come in, right? The life is changing right now. You are in a big, big, big change. And to not allow yourself to be guided by your ego, by your false self. Be guided by the spark, the light, and your creation. And being sure that your emotions want to be felt, that you don't skip this step. The Chariot comes with this emotion that want to be felt, right? It's about the Cancer archetype as well. So allow your vision to move you forward. Stay connected to your emotions. Take the right action in this moment when it comes up, and allow life to change you. It's a big, big change, pile 3, that you are in. But the reason is that this change is necessary for you to step into the fullness of yourself, to make your wishes come true. And what your wishes are isn't defined by your ego. It isn't defined by anything you think yourself into it. It's about your creation. It's about your spark and the light that you bring into the world, and let go of everything that is not your light. That's where the Death card comes in, where Death invites us to take the step into the next part of our life, into the next vision that you want to experience. And that is you. And we want to see what pile 3 is. Is there a message for pile 3, what they can do to make this step happen into this beautiful change? It's a radical change because it is happening right now in this. And we have a lot of emotions, offering your emotions and maybe being truthful about them, and moving forwards with a focus of your mind to step into the abundance of the Queen of Pentacles. And she is resourceful. That's what you are. Maybe you don't realize it right now, but you are resourceful beyond measure, because that's what the Queen of Pentacles comes with. And with the Ace of Wands, she's lying on top of the Ace of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles laying on top of the Death card. So it is about putting in the work, grounding yourself, being resourceful as you are, grounding yourself and creating something with it. Put in the work. That's what it comes with. And this is where the card steps in The cat steps in and says yes. Let go of your ego, Pathri. Let go of your pride. Stay with your emotions. Stay with with yourself. Ground yourself. Be faithful with other people. Be open with other people as well, because there is something really big happening in your life that is changing the whole dynamic, because it is coming in a way that you don't expect, and you have to let go of the idea that you know what it is. And I want to see the card that was underneath it all. We'll see that. There it is. And we have this, and there we can see that these people are standing in different levels, and it feels like there is something here, like it seems to be a note. It feels like there are these lines for the notes. It's like a cheat sheet, or how it is called, right? To have the notes on paper and to hold on to your line. There is someone else holding on to their line, and to step into this place means you have to let go of the idea that you are in this place, or in that one, or in this one. And to let go and to take your space, to take the invitation of life to step into all of you and to play this note that you came here to play. This is how it feels for me. And maybe you have no idea what it is, because we have had the book in the beginning. But what you can be sure of is that this change is happening right now, and I guess you know, and it is destined. So can you step into the light that you are, into the passion, into the you that wants to sing their own song in this lifetime, wants to play their own note, and being connected to other people creates a song. And that's really beautiful. So can you allow yourself to step into all of this beautiful you that you are, into this shining light, without being prideful, without being in this false self, and be all of you. That would be so beautiful, Pathri, because it is destined. This change is destined. And we have the star stepping into the vision, into the bright light that you came here to be. This is the moment. It doesn't feel good. It has to be connected to your focus, and keeping the focus so that you can stay in the power of your focus and in the power of you being passionate about this and letting go of the ego. That's a journey, Pathri, you are on, but you are so close. You're so close to fulfill your own dreams. Sometimes we are standing in our own way. But in this moment, I would say to you, get out of your way and get into yourself. And that is something really important. Don't stand in your own way with your pride or with your ideas or with your fantasies, and step into the resourcefulness that you have. That is amazing. The resourcefulness will lead into the resources and into the fulfillment that comes with this work that you bring to the table. And it will create a song. And that's how it feels for me. This is like two people creating a song by taking the place that they came here to be. Beautiful, Pi 3. Thank you for being here, and maybe it's when it's appropriate, maybe you are able to share your thoughts on this and how you are feeling this situation right now in your life. That would be really helpful for other people as well, to support each other in this area, in this community. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting this channel. I really appreciate you, Pi 3. Thank you. And I see you soon.